Sarah, thank you. Now to a legal case involving a Stockton Unified School District school board member reaching a major decision today. Angelan Flores was in the San Joaquin County Courthouse for sentencing on auto insurance fraud, a case that could cost her a seat on the board. She was acquitted of embezzlement and misuse of funds charges back in July. Fox 40's Josie Hart joining us now live tonight with a breakdown of what the judge decided and what this means for Flores' future. Josie?
Well, Nikki, we actually just received a statement from the SUSD board president, which says, quote, according to California Government Code 1770H, a school board trustee position becomes vacant upon a conviction of a felony. Effective immediately, the trustee position for Area 2 is vacant, and Ms. Flores no longer holds any duties or authority related to SUSD Board of Trustees. But inside the courtroom today, we did see that Angelan Flores received a lot of community support.
I do not deny that I have made a huge mistake. I take responsibility, Your Honor, for my actions, and I am not proud of the decisions I made.
Monday at the San Joaquin County Courthouse, a judge upheld a felony conviction against Stockton Unified School Board member Angelan Flores in an auto insurance fraud case. Her attorney and several community members asked the judge to dismiss or reduce the charge to a misdemeanor, saying that Flores should be allowed to keep serving local students.
She's done the work. She is the only person on that board at that point in time that defended black children, that tried to make sure that all children had economic and educational equity.
In the past, anybody under $5,000 was more often than not either received a misdemeanor or an outright dismissal. They're taking and isolating Ms. Flores, treating her differently than they are other individuals that have committed much more.
The judge ultimately sentenced Flores to 2 years informal probation, 45 days in county jail stayed upon completion of 120 community service hours within 1 year, restitution, she is not to own or possess firearms, and must drive with a valid license. Flores was emotional in court, telling the judge that her decision-making was impacted by financial stress from previous allegations of misusing school funds. She was cleared of those in July.
It is very disheartening and sad to see how this system was used against me.
The judge said the sentence was based on evidence and Flores' conduct. The prosecutor argued, quote, this was not a simple crime and warranted jail time. But what does this mean for Flores' position on the school board? Her attorney says they're going to fight for her to stay.
To anybody in my community that elected me, I promise you that I will continue to do the best job.
Now, we actually just checked the board's website moments ago, and it shows that Angelan Flores is no longer listed as a trustee, so there will definitely be some follow-up there. For now, we're reporting live in Stockton, covering local news that matters. Josie Hart, Fox 40 News.
All right, Josie, thank you. A 12-year-old boy